is Mike Nierychlo, sharing my love for people, wine, food, and all things made passionately. So, today's show, another shotgun style episode, carrying on the residual leftovers of Alan Meadows below, throwing out a few shotgun episodes for you to taste some good Burgundy wines, or to give you some hints of what Burgundy has to offer. Been very successful in the last couple episodes, super stoked on the Chardonnay and the Pinot Noir. We tasted good value Bourgogne Burgundies. Alright, I mentioned it in the Chardonnay episode. There's another grape variety in Burgundy, a much less prevalent grape variety, much less known grape variety. Not to say it's not worth trying. It's a fun grape to try. The grape is called Aligote. Now, whether you've heard of Aligote or not, you probably haven't heard of it. It's a neat wine to try, and you gotta keep trying new wines. Whenever I see a label of a grape variety, and trust me, there's grape varieties, plenty of them out there I haven't heard of. Take Italy, for example. There's thousands of grape varieties there with their own crazy names. But whenever I see one I've never tried, I'm super excited to try it. It's like meeting a new person you've never met before. What do they have to offer? What's new about their personality? Grapes are similar in that way. Anyway, sorry. Aligote. It's a hardier grape variety. It's a earlier ripening grape variety, which usually comes with hardiness. It withstands a tougher climate to grow in, a cooler climate. Again, which Burgundy is typically a cooler climate compared to Australia, California, that kind of thing. Hardier grape variety. Typically, you'll see it in single varieties, but they also use it as a blending grape to add a different structure when they make sparkling wine in Burgundy as well. It's a fun grape to try. Alright, so today to help us out, we've got Nierychlo, or Nierychlo, French bottles, Bourgogne Aligote. Quick recap, Bourgogne, the lower tier of Burgundy rating scale for their wines. Not to say there aren't epic values in the Bourgogne scale. Another thing about Aligote, typically it kind of loses way to the better looking kid or whatever, Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, who they get privileges on their planting areas. Aligote will be planted on the outskirts of the vineyards or the domains, more in the tougher areas to grow. But since it's the tough kid, the tough grape, the tough child, it can withstand those tougher areas to grow up and become who it is. And again, adds so much neat diversity to some of the wines they're making there. Alright, let's try this one out. Okay, on the nose. Aligote is so different. It's not a variety you taste that often. This is a pretty typical profile for Aligote. It's got an interesting almost lemon peel / banana peel. What I find very interesting about Aligote, and I find this often, it's got a softness. And it's got this lemon flavor characteristic or aroma coming through, but it reminds me of lemon pudding. It's not that bright, sharp lemon. It's lemon pudding. It's that softness. I like that. It's definitely, this one's got a pile of melon coming through, almost like kind of cantaloupe. Cantaloupe and lemon pudding. You don't hear those tasting notes that often in wine. Yeah, Aligote. Okay, on the palate, still has that neat, bright acidity of Burgundy. It's got that brininess, that savoriness, that mouth-watering play that just makes your mouth crave more. I like it. This is a simpler wine. Again, I'm getting a lot of that kind of lemon pudding, the acidity, kind of lemon citrus, some of that melon, more of the lemon taking over in this one. It's got a neat brightness. It's simple. This one tends to jump over my mid-palate a little bit. And the finish is, it's okay. I'm getting a lot of lemon on the finish, kind of lemon peel on the finish, but it's there, it's enjoyable. Definitely a decent example of Aligote though. 18 bucks. I'd go ahead and give this wine, let's say, 85.5 points. Yeah, 85.5 points. I'd venture to say let's go with 86. It's good. I'll put it that way. There's nothing bad about it. It's got lots of neat character about it. It's just not, it's not amazing. I enjoy it. Cool. That's Aligote. Hope you learned a little bit of Aligote. And again, if you see other grape varieties on bottles you've never heard of, try them. Just because you've never heard of them doesn't mean they're not any good. So, thank you so much for watching today. You'll notice up in the thing here, I've added something just below the header. Wine, depretentiousized. See you on the next episode.